Good morning, everyone. All right, it is October in 2021, and I am dedicating my NCT hikes to my mom, who is just being recently diagnosed with colon cancer and liver cancer, and we are spending most of our days with her. I stop and see her in the morning, I stop and see her at lunch, and I stop and see her in the evening. So this hike is dedicated to my mom. I love her dearly, and we are praying for her immensely. I only have 5 miles left until I reach 100 miles in the NCT 100 mile challenge in 2021. And I will finish Calhoun County, and I will be starting Kalamazoo County and hiking through Fort Custer National Cemetery. And so I'm super excited about this hike. All right, so we are going to be there soon. I am picking up one of my fellow hikers, and we're going to be meeting some hikers over at the Kellogg Experimental Forest, where we will be staging our cars, and then we will drive back to Jackson Street and Battle Creek, and we will be doing our hike about 11 and a half miles. I just drove by the Michigan National Guard Armory, and I just thought that was so cool because, you know, my son is in the military and he was a Marine, and then he joined the Army, and so he is stationed right now, not here but out of state, and he is getting trained in surveillance. And so I just think this is so cool on this driving along this Veterans Memorial Highway, and I'm just so excited for this hike. Oh my gosh, look at this fog. It is so gorgeous. All right, this is where we left off last time, right here along this trail. And we're gonna cross the street over here, right in downtown Battle Creek. These are my hiking buddies behind me. And we are gonna go through Fort Custer National Park starting off over here. So here we go. The first part's going to be a beautiful trail right along the river, and it is high. The river is high. Look at that along the bank. Crazy. Beautiful fall foggy day for a hike. One of the best parts about hiking is meeting new people and learning new things, you know, on your hike along the way, about the terrain that you're hiking, places that they live in, stuff that they do, trails that you have yet to hike that they've already hiked, that they share information with you about. So I'm going to run up to the rest of my group up there, if you can see them, and catch up to them and have just an awesome conversation until we get to our, hopefully my 5-mile mark where I hit 100 miles. Basically, when you're in Battle Creek, you're going to be walking along this trail with Jackson Street on that side. So it's kind of a long walk along Jackson Street, but it's pretty great because you got the river over here, which is beautiful, and all of these trees that are turning color. Many of them have already turned color, and there's still more trees to turn color. So this is a really pretty walk in the fall, and I'm sure it's pretty, you know, any time of year. Just had to use a porta-john. It wasn't that bad, except there's no hand sanitizer, there's no soap, and I dropped my phone on the ground, which was extremely nasty. So luckily somebody was parked in the parking lot right there by the Porta-John and gave me some sanitizer and spray. So I sprayed down my phone, cleaned my phone off. And now what really seems nasty is that I'm eating after doing all of that. Onward we go on the trail. So we weren't looking, and there really wasn't any markings to tell us we needed to go up over this bridge right here that we're crossing right now. And we followed that pathway down there all the way to the end of Battle Creek Linear Park pathway, or the start of it, whatever you want to say. And so now we are on the right path. We had to double back a little bit, maybe added a half mile, because we had to do double back to our trip. But man, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? This river is so pretty. So now we're on the right pathway. There's my walking buddies, and I'm going to catch up to them. Be on the right lookout for where we need to go. So I took a picture of this from the other side, which was over there where we were accidentally walking on that path. This is slippery, so if it's wet, you've got to be careful. It is slippery and the water is high, but man, I love this bridge. I love everything that's happening to the bridge. Even though it's kind of decaying and it needs some help, it is a great photo spot, in my opinion. Okay, we're back at the point at which we had to turn around, and so we're finally back at this point, and hopefully we are on the right path, because we are at the point of where we had to reroute before and cross over the bridge and come this way. So let's hope. To 96, and then when we get to 96 and turn, I believe, to the right, when we get to 96, just up the way, I'm going to meet my 5 miles, which means I'm going to be at 100 miles. All right, we are entering Fort Custer National Cemetery Trail. We've finished up Calhoun County. We're going into Kalamazoo County, and I've done 100 miles. Woo, woo. October in Michigan, so the trails are a little bit wet. We've had a lot of rain here, but the leaves are covering up the pathway pretty well. You just got to be careful because there are some, rocks and, lots of overgrown bushes and stuff like that. But the pathway is pretty well spelled out, and there are tons of markings in here. So shout out to Kalamazoo County for this first part of their 13 miles that are in Kalamazoo County, because this is pretty beautiful. I'm loving it. The sun is peeking through Fort Custer National Cemetery, and it is gorgeous. There's still some leaves turning color. A lot of leaves have fallen down. But it's so nice out. I've taken my ski cap off, about ready to take my hoodie off. It is so nice out. Absolutely beautiful fall day today. Great day for a hike. Except for that train. It's ruining the peaceful moment. Away to see, so I'm videoing this part because it's across the street and the marking is over there in the wood. So you're gonna cross the street and then you're just gonna keep walking in the woods, passing by all of this stuff on the left or on the right, depending on which direction you're coming from. So then just keep going. And that is where we came from, in there, the forest. And you can see the NCT marking trail right there. Okay, this side across the street, on this side, doesn't have as many trees. Way more leaves have fallen to the ground. But it is still just as beautiful. And Val is finding stuff everywhere on this side, just like she did the other side. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, all right, let me get that. Aww.
Isn't that cute? But she didn't pick it because it was cute.
Slippery.
Yeah, I know. You gotta be careful.
These leaves, these wet leaves on it.
Don't step there.
Okay. Real wet.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, really slippery? That side is lighter, hopefully.
Muddy. Okay, this is really pretty, but honestly, it's super wet because it's October. And so the trail's okay. I mean, you can still navigate and everything, but it's beautiful because it's fall. But honestly, I would not walk here in the summer with mosquitoes. Like basically, if it's mosquito time, don't be coming through here because this would be like nasty Mosquitoville through here. There's so much water and tree and oh my gosh. So this is a perfect time to walk through here right now because there ain't no mosquitoes and the air is crisp and the leaves are beautiful. Okay, seriously, it started raining and we dropped one of our hikers off, so I could have stopped. But I'm going to continue on to where her car is because she could have dropped me off at my car. Does it always rain on Halloween? Or is it just me? It seems like it always rains on Halloween. That's what happens. It's Halloween day. It started raining. Oh my goodness. All right. Gonna finish this up. Rain, sun, whatever.
The last 3 miles were very confusing from Augusta Drive to the Kellogg experimental parking lot because there were closures and they were doing a reroute. This section was rerouted to take you along Augusta Creek on the west side. I do not know how I would have found my way without Sarah and Bev. They saved me. Thanks for watching this section of my hike, my 10th hike on the North Country Trail. On my next hike, I joined the Chief Noonday chapter for a hike through the Kellogg Experimental Forest. And I foraged chicken of the woods mushrooms for the first time in my attempt to make this at home. Join me next time for this as we do a 14-mile hike to the Prairieville parking lot. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and please comment below your favorite sections of the hike in Michigan. And please share with your friends. It really helps out the channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time on the North Country Trail.